recording. Remember, Robbie, I was telling you about this tree with the guy with the axe?
He's trying to cut it down, but
Look!
But he gets a flower to the tree.
Yeah! Let's see if I can get it to go slowly. Alright, so in the first scene,
Today.
The robots.
right! You mentioned Toy Story 3.
2.
Toy Story 2, those type of robots, right?
They were meant to fight, but then they
And
had
friendships.
love.
Yeah, and
Started
love.
getting friendship.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Yeah.
So that's the first, like, it's a conflict. They're ready to fight, and what happens? They say,
But then they start.
there's no need to fight.
But then they say there's no need to fight.
There's love. All right. Now, the next one is about a guy with an axe next to a tree. Watch this. What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh! I mean, you think he's about to cut down the tree. I think we missed it. Hold on a second. All right, so there, we're ready to go to the tree. Come on. Am I going the wrong direction, Robbie Haven?
You are.
There it is.
Yeah.
Now, what's going on? He's got an axe.
He was about to cut it down, but then he gave a flower to the tree and it made him happy.
Yeah, but I don't think the tree knows the flowers are coming. The tree just says this is not going to go so well. And next thing you know, the smile. So that's a piece, right? Now what's this? What's going on?
And both parties get to know each other.
Are you talking, now we're talking political parties, right? Like which one's the,
Both political parties try to get to know each other.
right? And which is which? The blue is the,
The Democrats,
Democrats.
and the Republicans.
exactly. So now they're talking about Democrats, Republicans. Let's see what there happens. Hug.
Yeah,
All right, now what do you think these guys are?
we've heard of them.
I can tell you exactly who these guys are. They're
Shouldn't
they're football sport fans.
They are.
They really, really love their teams, and guess what type of shirt they're wearing?
I don't know.
Come on, you don't know the type of shirt those guys are wearing? It's football, their favorite team, football shirt. And if it's Carmelo Anthony, it's going to have number 7, Robbie.
Yeah, number 7.
So guess what? These guys are for a football team with the Green Bay Packers, and that cheese on his head is from Wisconsin. Green Bay Packers are from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
There's cheese in Wisconsin. Everybody knows there's cheese from Wisconsin. And then what's the C is the Chicago Bears. Now guess why that guy's got McDonald's and he's eating? Guess why?
Because he,
Because these fans who love their football teams like to eat in the parking lot.
they do.
They're called tailgate people. Football fans who are tailgate fans. They out in the parking lot eating and listening to the game or watching on television in the parking lot next to the stadium. They're called tailgate fans.
Yeah.
So he's a tailgate fan, Robbie. He's eating while he's watching football. And we think this other guy probably is just a fan, right? And he's sharing a French fry with a guy who's rooting for the other team, is what they're saying.
They do.
So, Robbie, if in a parking lot you got fans against each other, are they friendly to each other?
No.
No. So for that guy to offer French fries to the other team is kind of like another love thing, right?
Yeah.
All right. How about this one? Have you ever heard of these guys? The Roadrunner and the
The wolf and the bird.
Roadrunner. You've ever seen these cartoons with this wolf and this Roadrunner?
Yeah.
You have or have not?
No.
What sound does that Roadrunner make, Robbie? He makes a sound that everybody knows.
That's a pump.
Yeah, and he's going to pump, the bad guy's the wolf, he's going to pump it, the machine, and what's going to happen with the Roadrunner? What's going to...
They start to get friendly.
Let's see what happens. He pushes it down, and there's no killing it. Instead, this heart thing happens.
Yeah. It doesn't. Then love happens.
It seems like it is a type of explosion, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So he pushes that pump and it love between the. All right, now we got these guys.
Super Mario and Bowser.
Well, what's about that? Why do they normally fight sometimes?
Super Mario gives Bowser a football trophy thing, I think.
Really? And that's a trophy thing? What? It's not a trophy?
It's a
Come on, it's from that game.
It's a baba.
A baba? They call those babas in the game between Bowser, and normally they're throwing things at each other, right?
Baba.
So what's the conflict with these guys? They normally throwing things at each other?
They get to love also.
They find love. Why is that?
Because they've been enemies a bit.
Mm-hmm. All right, now what do we have? What's that look like?
A dragon.
Dragon with a fire. He's throwing fire at this guy. So what's the conflict there? Nobody likes getting fire.
Goes to them.
He's trying to burn him to death, right? This guy standing there is very brave. Watch what happens.
But then they get to know each other also.
He says, "You know what? You try to burn me, and let's have a meal together. Would you like a treat?" And that's ice cream. Would you like a treat? Which actually is good because ice cream is cold and fire is hot.
Oh.
What happens next? Who's this guy?
The Smurds, and they're bigger bad guy.
Smurf, right? There's some Smurfs.
Yeah.
Smurfs.
They give their enemy a card of Applebee's.
No, that's
Apples.
they sell apple pieces at McDonald's, Robbie. So it gets in the last one they gave ice cream, but this one they're giving pieces of it.
Yeah.
Now you say this is a bad guy. I'm not. This. What does he do? Is he try to hurt those Smurfs
Try to hurt
sometimes?
those Smurfs attacking their village.
Oh, so
Yeah.
their Smurfs' answer is, "Would you like some apples?" And what happens here? He's glad to have a piece of apple.
Yeah.
All right, we got a different one.
And this cat is giving a McDonald's meal.
That cat is sitting on that pillow. What's the conflict here?
She's sad.
She's and saying one word.
No.
No, so she's not gonna do it. Something. She's sitting on that pillow. Right now, we'll see what happens. Would you like this children's Happy Meal? And what happened? Did it switch to yes?
Choose lovin'.
Let's see if he switches to yes.
No, he doesn't.
No, let's see what happens.
See? No.
She doesn't take it, and she doesn't really. But there's a half smile, or tears on her face changes. Let's see. That's all, huh? So it says you have to choose to love.
Choose lovin'.
Is endless.
McDonald's.
Well, what do you think of that little cartoon? I told you it was good, didn't I?
It was alright.